crafty, is it really? Yeah, her name is Crafty. Yeah, girl, let's see here. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. Ever since she was a little girl, she said, I like to make things with my hands. I like to make some art that I can put up on a wall, or maybe put it in the mail, and maybe someday someone will get it, you know. Yeah, you know I like to make myself some Christmas cards. Yeah, I like to make all types of stuff. I like to take little scraps of paper, I like to put them all together real cool. Yeah, don't you know that it's fun? I like to do it, yeah. Yeah, say CraftyRia, that's the name, yeah. CraftyRia, say it now. Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. She does now. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool, yeah. You know, she streams on YouTube, it's true. You just gotta put a name right in there, hit subscribe. You should, yeah. And all you ever see are both her hands, you know. Makes me kind of suspicious, you know, that's all I'm saying. You know, maybe she's not a human being. I mean, it's possible. We got all types of things in the chat. You know, we got cows, we got chickens, we got people who supposedly have faces. We got all types of people here too, yeah. You know, maybe she's, you know, maybe she's some kind of creature. Maybe she's got tentacles. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got tentacles and she's got hands, animatronic human hands on the ends of two sticks, and she just puts those in front of the camera and does all the crafts, which would make it even more impressive than it already is. You know, just the dexterity involved in such a thing. You know, it would be ridiculous, you know. Yeah. Don't you know her name is CraftyRia? I figured out a secret. She's an octopus. I said she's an octopus, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what the stuff I said. Yes. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. You know, I figured out a secret. I always wondered how she could make all her crafts so fast. Turns out she's got 8 tentacles. She can make 3, 4 different crafts at one time. She could be making a Christmas card over here. She could be unboxing like BB crafts and flamingo diamond paintings and sealing wax embellishments with the others. You know, she could do all types of stuff, man. You know, all at once. You know, she could split her octopus brain into all types of different, you know, things. Yeah. She's tough, yeah. Let's talk about it. CraftyRia. She streams on YouTube, yeah. CraftyRia. With her human hand extensions. Makes all sorts of stuff. I said diamond painting. Diamond painting. I said diamond painting. Just one pro. You sick in the head. That I'll tell you what, that boy ain't right. He just say he ain't right, man. Let me tell you, you know, jeez, dude. CraftyRia, she's tough. Yeah. CraftyRia, yeah. CraftyRia. Yeah, maybe she has an OnlyFans.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I hope everyone's having a good day. I don't know why Stream Elements doesn't want to work. Me switching scenes in OBS should not change anything about Stream Elements. It does its thing. It's its own thing, and it doesn't want to wake up. See, there it works now. That is so weird. Because when I switch scenes, it has nothing to do with it. I do not believe. But anyway, thank you, Christine. Hello, welcome in, Christine. It just worked. I know. I don't know why. It doesn't want to work before I start talking. I don't know. Anyway, hello, everybody. It's CraftyRia, and welcome to Monday Night Live. Today is Monday, February 17th, and I hope everyone's having a good day. Although for Christine, today is Tuesday, February 18th. She lives in the future, and she will be able to give us all of the winning lottery numbers. So get to be really good friends with Christine, and she will take care of us. All right, welcome in Susan, and welcome in Destaloo and Anne. It's raining, yucky. It snowed here yesterday. We got a few inches, and it's been in the low 20s today. So, it's cold. So, yeah, I went outside to bring the trash can back up, and that's all I did outside. I came back in where it is warm because it is so cold. It's like in the 20s. To me, that's far too cold. And that's 20s Fahrenheit, not Celsius. All right. So today, we're going to do a Mad Lib from the Golden Girls Mad Lib book. Let me see. Let me shout out tacos. We got Bob's shout out. There it goes. I was going to say it won't work for me at all. Let me do Mad Libs. All right. The way we play Mad Libs is I picked a Mad Lib out of this Golden Girls Mad Lib book. I will call out the parts of speech that we need, and you guys just put them in the chat. And if I have a volunteer that would like to volunteer to pick the words to go in the story, just type volunteer in chat, and you can be the volunteer. If not, I have this scrap paper that I will jot them down on, and we will go with that. Now, Anne is here, and you know, Anne has been coloring. She's saw my coloring on stream, and I think it inspired her to get some of these cool coloring books and some markers. And I finished a whole book. I finished a whole coloring book. Let me show you, because it's fun. I also have some mail to show you as well. That I put a piece of cardstock behind each picture that I color, and that's what happens to it. It can be used as background paper, though, I think, like painty paper, but it's not paint, it's markers. So I know we saw some of these. This was the first one I did. I used to color just plain, and now I've been doing some shading, like check out those bubbles. Love the bubbles. And then we have this guy. Even the backs look really cool, I think. But the alcohol markers do bleed through. Yeah, alcohol markers. I cannot talk. I'm as bad as Stream Elements today. They really, really work well. They generally do not leave streaks unless they're starting to run out of ink. If they're starting to run out of ink, they will be a little streakier. But you can always go over them a second time or mark them somehow and save the ones that are running out of ink for small areas. This one here, I did some glow on the chair and from the fireplace, and then glow from the lamp over here. Really fun to do. Then we have this one, and I know one of you suggested cutting them apart and putting them on cards, which that is a great idea. We have that guy. There were 2 of these in the book. 2 of these pictures, so I did that one. And so that one I did with pinks and purples, and then I did it again. I tried this rainbow technique with primary colors. And I made like a quilt, a plaid on the quilt. Welcome in, Cece. Isn't it relaxing, Susan and Anne? It is so, you can just mindlessly color. So I have those 2. And then this one was fun, doing the shop. I used my white paint marker to add white dots to the boots. And that's just, that one's just kind of plain, but it's okay. And I use the white paint marker to do the clouds too. This one here, I made dots all over the sand. I did some shading to try to make it look like pebbles in the sand. This one here, I did a line here so that it's gray here and gray here. And the brightness from the window is shining in. This is a neat technique I did with pastel colors for the quilt. The rainbow effect. Love it. It's fun to do. Here I did a darker gray so you can really see the shine from the lamp. And I used the same colors, so it's just coloring over that gray. So it looks darker except where the light is actually shining. It's kind of a fun little thing to do. Here I did one. I tried to make terrazzo floor. I love terrazzo floor. I would love to have terrazzo floor. I tried to make the floor look like terrazzo, but I don't think I did a good job on the floor. And I think I went a little crazy on that paneling too. So we won't look at that one too long. Here I did rainbow quilt because it's fun. And I tried some different like plaid techniques. And then just some, I played around with the white marker. I used to do that too, Cece. I would color straight without any shading. I never used a white pen or anything like that. This is all brand new to me. Oh, and I also made the wallpaper. I used a slightly darker green pen to do the vine and then some yellow to do yellow flowers on it. So there is that. And then I showed you this one with just all of the rainbow colors. It's fun. And I used the white pen to make stitching in between each part. And this here, I tried to make the water look like real water. This was kind of fun. And that's just some regular fun coloring. Nothing too fancy. This one here, I took the picture. It was just one regular picture, and I divided it into 4 pieces. And I did winter, spring, summer, and fall. I thought it would be kind of fun to do. I saw someone do that, and I thought that would be really cool. And it was a lot of fun to do. Here's another one where they have the glow of the TV. And then there's the, oh, 2 more. This is a fun craft room with crazy stuff. And then this last one here. So anyway, there, that is that. I finished a whole book. And now I have a painty paper to use as a background. Actually, I have several. I think of three or so sheets from that book. So anyway, there is that. So let's get started on the Mad Lib. We are going to need, let's start with 2 adjectives. So you guys put adjectives in the chat, and I will try to keep track of them and put them in the story. Oh, Christine, thank you. Christine will volunteer. You are awesome, Christine. Okay. Thank you, thank you. That helps out a lot. It is hard to keep track of them while I'm crafting, but and then I can kind of tell where they go in the story, and it's not as fun. So we need adjectives times 2. So everyone put at least 2 adjectives in the chat. I did get some mail. I will say I got a beautiful card from Susan. Thank you so much. I'm not going to show the card because I don't want to bring the vibe down, but thank you, Susan. That is much appreciated. And I got this card from Jennifer Reese, this beautiful peacock with glitter, cut out of glitter paper. I want to know how she cuts her glitter paper out. I can't get my die cutter to work with my glitter papers at all. And it is Have a Bright and Beautiful Day. She told me the name of the embossing folder, and it's Spellbinders die cuts. So there is that. And she also sent this card here, sending Valentine greetings. It's a cute little folded card, like it. Very cool. I might have to try to make something like that with that shape. And let's see, then we have mail all the way from New Zealand. I wonder who that could be. This was used to cushion the card, and Christine sent me this beautiful Christmas card. Look at that beautiful bird. She says on the inside it is a Tarkorhi. The bird on the front of the card is a Tarkorhi. I know I'm probably still saying it wrong, even though you spelled it out for me. Which is a native bird, native to New Zealand. It is a flightless swamp hen and is considered endangered, but the population has been increasing with the help of conservationists. That's really cool. Very, very pretty. I wonder if they have them. Do you know, Christine? I have to look it up. If they have them in Australia, or is it just New Zealand? Because I would like to find one of these. Tarkarhi. Takarhi. I can't talk. Takarhi. There we go. Something like that anyway. Christine, we need your voice. I probably don't say it with the right accent either. They have similar swamp hens. And then there is this card here. This I got from Lisa Kay and Michelle. And Michelle frequents our channel all the time. Just a little reminder that you're thought of with love today. Happy Valentine's Day. And this was from Crafty Al's April 2022 sheet load, in case you are interested. I need to check those out. I keep meaning to do that. But that is a really cool fold as well. All right, that is my mail. And let me move that over. Okay, excellent. And I will move along with some crafting. Let's see. I found some new things. Well, not new, just different things that, as I was going through stuff, I found these couple little things. I love this color outside the lines. And I thought these cupcakes were cool. I have some cards that have cupcakes on them. And there's some of those. These flower stickers are really cool. And then there are these. And then there's this. It says, time flies when you're having fun. Don't forget to smile and wild and free when I just need a little sentiment. And then there are these cool little rainbow stickers. Just wing it. I like that. I might put some of these on my guitar case. Maybe the dog and the just wing it. I'll set those aside for my guitar because I always just wing it when I'm playing the guitar. And there is that one. So I'll put these back in here. I'm going to keep that out. This piece of paper goes good with it, actually. I'll keep those two out. I'm going to keep the cupcakes out as well. I had to point to them so I know what I was talking about. I found those little flowers. Oh, these stickers I thought I would put in my craft stash. They're a bunch of word stickers. I think they're from Tim Holtz. I think they come in a package. And then there were these stickers too that I thought were kind of cool. And then some of this paper, just some scrap pieces. I wonder if this would go good. I think that looks cool. Maybe I'll keep that aside too. Or maybe even with those too, because they are colorful. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. So that's what I have. There were a couple cards and stuff too that I added in here. That's a card base. There's that card and a thank you card. Cupcakes. And then these were some watercolors that I did that I'm not sure. I may use them on something. I was just playing around and experimenting. I really don't watercolor at all, but I may use them on a card. I don't know. All right. I'm going to start with that other card though. The colors, because it's really cool. Okay, these are Tim Holtz. I thought I had seen them. I don't have a pack of the Tim Holtz. I just had gotten this in the mail from somebody, and I thought they looked like Tim Holtz to me. Okay, let me get the card base. My cart of craft supplies that I keep next to me is overflowing. Oh, the thanks card, the black card. I lost it already. This one, Susan, I can do that one too. That's cool. I'll leave that out. I bet some of one of these flowers would look good on there too. Like that one up the side. All right. Oh, yes. Let me see. This one. Where is it? This card here with this butterfly. I was going to do something else with that. Okay. I will set that aside too. I'll set that on my stack. So this here I think would look pretty cool. Thank you for reminding me. The one with the one I painted. Oh, I don't know. This one here. I'll do something with that. They're metallic paints, watercolor paints, and I thought I would play around with them. And I don't know how to draw anything. So I kind of just did a face with flowers. So we'll do that too. We'll make something with that silly card. And we'll do this one. And we'll probably do the thank you card as well. Why not? Because it goes good with these flowers, I think. Okay, let's see. We have color outside the lines. You know me, I love rainbow stuff. That looks really cool. I actually like this part of it with all of this neat stuff rather than there's like so much of the same there. So I might cut it shorter, but keep this part. Maybe, I don't know if one of these flowers, yeah, maybe a flower up there too. Okay, let's play with this. Let's do it. I'm just going to adhere this down on this white background. By the way, we do need some adjectives, so if everyone puts in 2 adjectives, Christine will have some to pick from. And if you normally don't watch YouTube, be sure to click up at the top and click on live chat rather than top chat. That way you'll see all of the messages. Okay, Ange. Enjoy your supper. I'm going to trim this card down because it's not folded perfectly. It's a little wonky. These aren't the fancy oh-hoo-hoo card bases. They are CraftyRia folded card bases. Too deep in margarita. Uh-oh. Ange won't be able to type. Well, Ange, while you're too deep in margaritas, you could put some adjectives in if you can hear me. If you can hear me, put in 2 adjectives. She may have the sound off. We'll find out. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. Okay. Let me get my scissors. I'm going to trim this off right about there. And then I'm going to take it. I'm going to use it as pattern. How long do I want it? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Any length is fine. I'm going to turn it the other way so I can see it pretty good. Like that. And I'm just going to trim and trim. There. There we go. I'm going to trim, no, I don't think I'm going to trim that. I like the white border. I don't want to take too much off of that paintbrush. And let's see, I think I could put, oh, she can hear me. Yes, yes, this is going to be good. Hello, everybody at the restaurant. Somewhat. There, that's cool. I like it. Might be ticking people off. Uh-oh. Don't make the people mad at the restaurant, Ange. You need some ear pods. AirPods. All right, woozy and microscopic. All right, we got it. Let's put those into the Mad Lib, which is underneath everything I just piled on it. Okay, oh, woozy. Woozy. And microscopic. Okay, now let's do An occupation. Occupation. You guys could put more than one in there. You would have more at home. I have stuff. Come on over. Bartender. Is the bartender cute? Maybe he'll go home with you. No, wait, you're there probably with Brian. I don't want to get you in trouble. Okay, we have that. I don't think I'm going to put anything else on here. Maybe the buttons. Wait. In the center of the flower. Yeah, I'll put a button. These are gold fake buttons. And there is some gold on the back of that card. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to leave it alone. That was easy. And it wasn't even a recycled card. All right. But to you, he's a kid. Right, right. He should at least be 21. I think you have to be legal drinking age in order to, you know, mix drinks. You should at least be 21. Oh, this little piece could go inside of the card. Yeah, you're right. You're so smart, Christine. I'll put that inside. You guys are so smart. There. And even if you're a waitress or a waiter and you have to bring a drink to someone's table, you have to be 21. So if you're handling the alcohol in any way, you have to be 21 here in the States. So we have this, and this is where I left off last week. I just put that on it. Your pain is a little bit at bay. Well, I'm sure with the margaritas, you know. I'm not sure about these flowers. These flowers are very thick. So they would be hard to mail, and they don't want to come off in one piece. So I'm going to put these aside. I'm going to use these for like a bulky project now that I broke this one completely. Okay, you stay there. You guys, you flowers, you go back in here and behave yourselves. I'm putting that piece in there. There. This is a project for something else. Okay, what am I going to put on these flowers? Let me see. I have that thing, and I have butterflies. Let me get my butterflies. My cart is overflowing. It is just overflowing. School lunch lady, that's funny. I love it. Let me see. Clear. Well, we already have a butterfly. Although this pink, that would look good down the side of it. All right, let's do that. I'm not going to put another butterfly on. I want this butterfly to be the focal piece. I don't want it to compete. Pearl bling. I do have pearl bling. I have this. It's a sheet of pearl, but I could cut off some pearl. But I like this. What do you think of this pink? Pink and white going down the side. I think that's really pretty. I thought of pearl. Oh, and I could put it around this too. Oh, let's do that. I'm going to move this butterfly. That was the butterfly making the noise. It was not me. I'm going to use this pink. I really like it. And then I don't have to cut that because I'm lazy. No, I'm not lazy, but you know. All right, let's try this pink stuff down the side. And put this down the side. It is moving around and has a mind of its own. Whoops. Okay. I think that looks so pretty. And around this word here, okay. Let's see, up the side there. Oops. Go on straight. Listen to what I say. I'll use some of these smaller pieces too. There we go. And there's this one little piece here, which I'm going to put in the center of a flower because I can. And I do want to take a pink piece off. I'm going to put that in the center of that flower so it lines up here. So pink is not next to pink. Oh, that works perfectly too. There. And I might want bigger bling for the center of the flowers, really. I could put that little bling in the center of a small flower. Put this little bling over there. All right, let me get my bling. Okay. I have some of this differently colored bling. Yeah, I have some pink. I'm going to put a piece of pink bling in the center of that flower. It's yellow here. Pink again here. Yeah, maybe I could swap out the flower, that now with the blingy butterfly, since I'm doing all the bling. Okay, let me move that off, because that might be in the way. All right, let's put this one. You're so smart. You're so smart, Susan. Come on, butterfly. Fly off the tape, the backing. There we go. There. Welcome in, Carol. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, see, then I don't need that other bling. I actually don't like the big bling now. Maybe I could put another butterfly. Yeah, I'll put another butterfly down there. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. This works good. This is good. Perfect. And you can really still see the flowers through the card. Or I mean through the butterfly. That's really pretty. All right. I'm going to put this just back in this bag. stick it on there. All right, put my bling away. I love these bling butterflies. I have like all of these colors. They're really cool. These are from, I think they're from Amazon. It was a whole set of all of these colors. I love them. Very cool. And then there is this neat envelope that matches. And the inside is also decorated pretty nicely. We need just one occupation. Uno. One. All right. Let's do this thanks card since I have this stuff out. I'm going to just trim off the front. This was sent to me when I ordered something from somebody. I had a whole stack of cards out and in my hand. Do you guys know where I put them? I found them. Here they are. Card bases, that's what I mean. School lunch party. Lady. School lunch lady. I can't read. I have not had any margaritas. School lunch lady. Okay. This is funny. Lady. Okay. Now let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5 nouns. 5 nouns. This has a really long stem. I'll do the long stem one here, but I'm trying to think if I want something to go across the bottom, like, well, you know, like this. Maybe green to represent grass across the bottom. Because there is green in here, but not a lot. There's mostly blue. This is the good color green. It matches well. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'll do the green across the bottom. So first I will put a strip of this tape across the bottom. Sometimes the washi tape does not stick very well, unless I'm going to tuck it behind something. I thought you were talking about your cold sore and how it farted or something, and I was going to be like, what, Anne? What are you talking about? I understand. I bet your kids are helping you. Either that or you've just been hanging out with the kids. Anne is in the house, yes. We have missed you around here, Miss Anne. We missed you last week too, Christine. Wait till I tell all of our friends, Ange, that you were watching my stream, having drinks at the bar. There, I think that'll be good. Let's do that. Alan is helping, and you've been hanging with, yes, of course. I love it. That is the age when I used to do Mad Libs, is in school. No, Ange, you're at the bar, okay? Let me have my story my way. Your dinner partner left. Let me just say, I can say it however I want. I can embellish the story and make up lies about you if I want. Embellish the truth. Don't take my fun away. This is my entertainment. There. I think that looks so cool. That's so funny. I did not plan these stickers at all like that. But there. That is so cool. Okay. And I'm going to put a center in that flower as well. The flower, isn't it neat? It changes this whole card, really, like a lot. The whole thing is different now. I think I'm going to leave it alone. I don't want to do too much more to it. I think I'll just leave it just like that, because I think that's cool. It's like that flower was part of the card. It's meant to be. I think it's meant to be on both of them. I love the way those flowers came out. All right, so I'll put those flowers away and that away. Now here's the challenge, is to use this piece. This is one of my first attempts at painting. That's what you adore about recycling cards. It becomes something. Yes, it does. All right. I do need to trim it down a little bit. This is black. It's supposed to be black watercolor paper. I got it from Temu. I don't think it's really watercolor paper. It is okay paper, but the colors really do stand out. So I'm going to trim this down a little bit so it fits on the card base. I'm going to trim the top a little bit. And the bottom, I'll trim to the bottom of that vase. Let's see if that'll work. Yes. I have a bunch of envelopes that are for cards that measure 4 inches across. I'm just going to cut that side off of this and make this 4 inches. And I can use one of those envelopes then. I have a ton of those envelopes, and see, that fits perfectly. Very nice, very nice. And this is a complete CraftyRia card, that's for sure. It is hand painted by me and not a recycled card. I'll probably put some bling in the center of the flowers. I should sign it, Ria, in the bottom corner, since I painted it for real. I was wondering if I had a metallic marker. I have this white one. There. My name is in the bottom corner, since it really is a Ria painting. Samba loved her. Do you guys remember that? I don't know if I made it on Monday Night Live. I made it on one of my live streams. It was a cat with pearls, and it was a really gaudy cat picture. And I hated the card. I do think it was, because someone had said that they liked it. It was this really gaudy wool cat. And I remember Samba saying, Janet saying, I hate that cat. No offense, but she really hated it. So she won this prize on Twitch. And it was these coasters, these Mario coasters made out of perler beads from John Oakwood. And John Oakwood won something on one of my shows, so I sent him a package of the stuff that he won. And I threw that card in, and I put a note inside. I said, by the way, Samba really loves this card. When you send her those coasters, you should send this card with it. I made it on my stream, and she really loved it. And I put everything in quotes, you know. I thought he would get the drift of what I was saying. I did not think he would mail that at all, but he did. And he thought she really loved the card. He didn't know it was a joke. She laughed, so I am glad she laughed, because I thought, oh, she's going to be so. And I mailed that to him a long time ago. It took him forever to mail this out. I'm thinking, oh, she's going to be so mad when she gets that card. But she just went on and on about how she hated that card. And I teased her. I'm like, I'm going to send you this card. Don't you dare send me this card, she says. Do not dare send this card. I did not send her the card. I did not. John Oakwood sent the card. Poor innocent John had no idea. No idea. She has it up. She said she's going to have it up for a while and then give it to a friend for their birthday or something like that. Don't add anything else. I was going to put bling down the side. No bling. Just leave it as the painting. What do you guys think? Just leave it, no bling? I could. It's an actual painting. She could do it as a gift, or she could keep it because of the joke, you know. And so she sent me a message with a picture of it. She says, you know, I got this card. I laughed so hard. I like split my gut laughing so hard. I didn't think he was going to mail it. All right, no bling. We'll leave it. This is just my actual, one of my very first paintings. I should send it. You know, Samba always was teasing me. She wanted to see me paint. She's learning watercolor as well. I should send this to her to make up for having John send her the cat. There we go. There's that card out of the way. Okay. Here's a real card that I made that I think you would really like. That's so funny. So funny. So funny. I will have to do more watercolor. I bought a watercolor book. I follow, I don't know what her name is, Andrea somebody. You guys have probably seen her. She does watercolor painting. She does shorts on YouTube and on Facebook, reels on Facebook. And she is hilarious. She's so much fun. And she's doing a practice book for the year with, you know, different pages. So I bought a book. I bought this watercolor book. I was trying to find one that was bound like hers. She has one that she sells, but it's pretty expensive. So I bought this book and I thought I would follow along her tutorials and fill this book up. Hold on. Sir Preston's helmet landed on the floor right behind my chair and I didn't want to run it over. Okay. It was on top of the book that I just picked up. Okay, let's see. Let's move these over. Where did I put my thing? Here it is. Underneath 14 things. You would think I would learn not to put this underneath stuff. Well, I don't put it underneath stuff. I put stuff on top of this. Okay, we have nouns, chest of drawers. Chest of drawers. Floorboard. Cold sore. Good cold sore. Margarita. And cheesy mustache. Okay, this is this is going to be good. Cheesy mustache. Do you guys know which Mad Lib I'm doing? Because you guys, the words are perfect. Okay, now we need, let's do a verb. Just one verb. Okay. You had to put mark. Of course you did. Of course. I'm not going to put the butterfly on the inside because it is bling and it'll make the card bumpy. I don't like putting like something thick on the inside. Okay. Now, let's see. What else am I going to do now? What's next? What is next? That is going to stay on top. Let me look in here. Hold on. Let me move some of these things that I don't need out of the way. There's card base, which I might need. And there's card bases, which I might need. The rest of that can go over there. This I do not need. Put that over there. Okay. There we go. Let's try this. Try this. Okay. The cold sore is cracking me up. It is. Because you know how you transfer a cold sore from one person to the next? Well, it has happened in the story. Here's some, I almost said butterflies, cupcakes. No, those are too little. They're not going to go well. Okay. I don't like that at all. I don't like I only like that puffer fish. I don't like those two. That one looks like he's been drinking margaritas with Ange. Then I have those. I don't really like the jellyfish. These are from that lady. I tried to follow her tutorials. But now that I have the book, I have a big page to work on and it'll work better. That, if I cut that off, those are cute. We have some birds in a nest. We have regular birds. This I should put with my Christmas cards. This is pretty, thank you. We have a bicycle. It's a good summer card. I wonder if a butterfly would look pretty on there. This is pretty too. Is this blank? This is blank too. Oh, I could do something pretty on the front. All right, I'm going to stop right now as I continue to move on. I'm going to stop and keep pilfering through. I'm going to stop, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. Too many choices. Todd would say too many choices. I'm going to put this in my Christmas card drawer. I have a drawer right there under my desk that is full of Christmas cards. You know those plastic sets of drawers where there's like 3 drawers in the thing? I found them on Walmart once for like $6 each. I think they were packs of 3 for $18 or $15 or something ridiculous. And I bought a whole bunch of them. And I use them to sort out my cards. This is cool. It is not used. Yes. I could do something with this. All right, let me see. Let me see those butterflies. Come back. Come over here, butterflies. They might be too big. Oh no, what about this? Look at this down in the corner. Yeah. Put that right down in the corner. What about one up here? Going that way. Maybe 2 butterflies. I'm going to have to order more of these butterflies. Put them on my wish list. I do have an Amazon wish list, but I don't know if I have a link to it. I know I have a link to my storefront, but that is not the same. I'm going to have to make a link. That's quite cute down there. It takes up that whole spot. I'm going to do the one on the top too. I'm going to do the one on the top. Yeah, that's my storefront. I need to do one for wish list. Will I remember to do it? Probably not. I need a to-do list. Link. Wish list. There. Okay. SE. Stream elements. I do have lots of to-do lists. Do I do my to-do lists? No. I'm going to just put some of this bling. I also have Throne. It's linked on my Twitch page, but not here. Throne is another neat wish list app that a lot of streamers use. You can link to different, you know, products and goodies that you want. It's really a neat thing. Personally, I think the Amazon wish list is easier to use. Okay. So we have that. I think that is pretty cool. I love these butterflies. Now, there, I've used all the multicolored ones. I don't have any more multicolored ones. They are all gone now. It's so sad. Let me get this. I want to put some bling on as centers to the flowers. All right. That. Let's see, one of those. Creighton is making all sorts of noise. I don't know if you can hear him through the door. The Amazon truck came today and they were backing up, and he made that backup sound for probably a half an hour after the Amazon truck left. And I'm like, you can stop. You can stop. This is a terrible sound. All right, so they're kind of blinged up. Definitely prettier than the original. And there is no envelope for this, but I bet it's a standard 5.5. Yeah, it should fit in an A2 size envelope. If not, I can always make an envelope. This one I would have to cut apart. This rose. Let me see what I'm going to put with this rose. I have this pink butterfly. No, it does not match. These butterflies do not match. Oh, what about that one I didn't use before? This one. Yeah, that would go better. That would go better. Okay. Let's cut this one apart. Get a card base. You stay there. Okay. Will it fit on an A2? Yes. You can't run your car and hear you. Okay. I hope you're not driving, Ange. If you are driving, be really careful. Crichton thinks it's very exciting. He's whistling now. I guess I reminded him of his friend in the Amazon truck. Okay, there, that is good. This was from Julie. Oh, this is when we were trading nail wraps. I'm going to cut this off. This white on the back is does it show up? Probably not. It's a textured paper. There you go. You can see it that way. Of course, my camera now doesn't want to focus. Come on, camera. It's a textured paper. It looks like that really expensive textured cardstock. So I'm going to save it because it's cool. All right. I wonder if I have a colored card base. That would look better than the white, or I will have to mat this on something. I have this silver. Bougie, yes, that's my bougie paper. It's my bougie paper. I don't think I have a pink. I'm almost certain I don't have pink. I have this gray, but it's not the same. My bougie paper. Absolutely. No. I have this pink, but it's not, I don't think that's going to work. Too involved. Okay. I'm going to go with white and just mat this on some sort of a background. This might look pretty good on this background. One should be your limit. That might actually look pretty good. Let's do that. I'm going to trim it down to where it's all dark. Artsy, that's right. Plus, I'm using up this paper. Two small ones. That was 2 for 1. Okay, get rid of that. I kind of like the side that is more green. Maybe the darker green, this side. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to cut that. This is my marker paper. Yes. It's kind of like painty paper, but markers. See, that's the back of it even. So I'm going to cut this to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then we have those pieces left over. Yeah. Okay, very nice, very nice. That looks good. Let's make sure I have a good size here. I need to take a little bit off the top. Because I do want a little bit of white border around it. Yeah, by itself, this paper does not look great. But as a background, I think it looks good. I've got that little tiny sliver. I don't know what I can do with that. That back even looks kind of cool. Yes, Angela, it is my marker paper. What I use in the coloring book in between pages. I have several of them. Several of my marker paper. So it's not really painty paper. The back is neat, but it's not colorful enough for around the flower. But the back could be used for something else for sure. I do need to cut it a little shorter from top to bottom. I could cut a little more off the bottom. There, the colors are perfect. There is one book, this trippy book I have, Hippie Trippy or something like that. I'm using a lot of like neon colors, and that piece of paper is going to look pretty cool. Crichton is super excited. Do you remember, I don't know if you guys remember, in the 80s, there were a lot of paintings and mirrors and things like that that had almost a background like that. There was a little bit of gold, and then that I used to have, the home interiors and gifts were big on that kind of a background or a frame around it. And that's what it reminds me of. It didn't until I put this together. Yeah, I guess there's probably going to be the spot for the flower. I mean, thing. You know what I mean. I'm going to put this tiny sliver. Butterfly. I'm going to put this tiny sliver on the inside if I could get the glue to adhere. The glue's not working. It does not want to do what I want it to do. And you are the buzzed one, right? Okay. Put this little tiny sliver. Look at this. I'm using the sliveriest sliver on the inside. See, isn't that cool? You knew it was a butterfly. That's right. I'm going to put a little bit of glue. I have to squeeze this really hard. Come on, glue. Come on out. I'm using all the muscles. There. I'm going to leave it just like that. Not going to do anything else to it. Yep, that's my marker paper. Kind of fun. Lovely little... Crichton is insane. I don't know if he has lovely little warbles, but he's insane. That the bird is crazy. So the back of this paper is really cool. What can we do with the back? All these like random dots. Maybe we could do something with the back. Well, Ange, I think he loves you too. I'm just kind of trying to straighten it out because it is a little bit warped. Those dots are really cool. I have this gray, silvery paper. Well, let me look. Where is the things that I just got today? Or I found today. Where did I put them? I just had them in my hands, didn't I? I did. Here they are. I did. Salsa. Okay. The next word we need is a part of the body. Part of the body. Part of the body. Body. Nope, that's too pretty. Celebrate today. No. Ooh, what about those flower stickers? Hold on. I got these stickers. I could put some of these flower stickers maybe a different color background. Let's get other backgrounds. What about dark blue? Because the flowers have dark blue in them. All right, so we have this, right? I could put grass on the bottom again and flowers. I could put, there's these strips of stars. I could put a star strip across the top and a green strip on the bottom and have that be the middle. Okay, let's try this here. But first, I think I'm going to make it 4 inches because I have a lot of space to take up. And I have a lot of those 4-inch envelopes. So I'm going to start it by cutting it at 4. And make sure it is 5.5. It is. Okay. So I could do this like that. I could do a green strip on the bottom, a star strip on the top. Okay, let's do it. Do some green. And how about this darker green? I think the darker green would be good because it kind of goes with some of this. Although it doesn't really, I don't like it with that blue as much. So maybe this lighter green. Yeah, that lighter green, I like it better with the blue. Let's put this back. Hairy ears. You guys are so funny. Hairy ears. Cassie Bowles. I didn't even read the second one. I laughed at hairy ears. I didn't even read Cassie Bowles. You guys are good. Cassie Bowles. Crichton likes gassy vowels. He went crazy. I'm going to leave a little bit of blue border since I have room on this card. Okay. And let's put that in there. Uh-oh. They lost your takeout, Ange. Okay, let's put this strip along the top. Did they throw, they must have cleaned the table and threw it away. Ask to speak to the manager. Maybe the manager will have them make you a new one. I like this blotch at the bottom. If you tell the manager and you tell the manager that you're upset, I bet the manager would make you a new one. Tell them you're upset in a nice way, though. Don't yell at them. Okay. So there we have that. I'm going to trim off those sides. Okay. I could put those pieces on the inside probably. So I'm going to put the 3 flowers on here. I'm going to do this one in the middle. This one is taller, I think. Maybe they're all the same size. I have one button left. I'll put it on the one in the middle. I like the blotchy paper. I think that blotchy paper is so cool. Let's see, I have these little pieces here. I could do like that on the inside. Cut some leaves from the same... Oh, that's a good idea. Or, yeah, maybe. I was thinking, or the other side of this paper. I can cut some leaves. Yes, like you're right. You're right. We're a very narrow depth of field. I could do 2 leaves out of that length of stuff. This tape's really thin, narrow, well, and thin. That's a pretty big leaf. Here's where I get really quiet. I'm sticking my tongue out while I am cutting the leaves. Yes, yes. They don't throw anything away and leave it by the door. I told them it was neither there nor was it thrown away because I don't have it. Oh, man. That's awful, Ange. Did you talk to the manager? Maybe somebody else picked it up on their way out. Another customer picked it up thinking it was theirs. Maybe. Either that or someone in the kitchen was hungry and decided to put it in the fridge for their dinner later. All right, last call for a body part for the Mad Lib. Okay, 2 more leaves. I like the leaves. Good idea. Who said the leaves? Good idea. You're so smart. What would I do without you guys? You guys are so smart. So smart. So smart. And leaves are easy to cut out. Freehand cutting things is not always easy, but it doesn't matter with leaves. They don't have to be shaped perfectly. You just kind of cut sort of an oval. All right, Christine. When you come back, you could pick a body part. We were going to get our favorite taco place for dinner. Todd was going to pick it up on his way home, but they were closed because they were repaving the parking lot or something. Or no, it was flooded or so, I don't remember. There was some reason. It's too wintry to have it repaved. They were doing something with the parking lot. I'm trying to get this tape off my finger in case you're wondering what I'm doing for so long with my hand under the desk. There, okay. There's this other little sliver. I bet that little sliver would go good there. I'm going to do the little sliver. A Mexican vibes kind of day. You had tacos today. Yeah. We ended up having Wendy's. I had a junior bacon cheeseburger. We haven't had Wendy's in a long, long time. I have to get mine without mayo, of course. There. All right, so there is the inside, and there's the front of the card. There we go. That is done. I like the little Leaves. Good idea. And I used up my marker paper. Most of it. There's just this little piece left. I have other marker paper. I have to find it though. It's not out on my desk. All right. I do like Wendy's fries. They are good. They do make some good fries. All right. Let me get my papers. I found this sitting there. What is in here? Let me look. Let me look in here. These are, oh, look at that neat flower. And that neat flower. Oh, look at that. That flower's cool. This was sitting in my cart. We have some butterflies and some flowers. Very interesting. Yes, and you know, you could even switch it out. If you are hairy ears, excellent. If you have hairy ears, if you're using like neon colors or pastel colors for one, you can, you know, have a paper with all pastel or whatever. It's a good idea. Hairy ears. Okay, the next word we need is an animal. Animal. That's a pretty flower. I have some other handmade flowers in here. Those flowers are handmade. They are really cool. Let's see if I can find a background that's cool maybe for some of these flowers. No, no, no. Maybe these. I've had these flowers for years. My goodness. I don't remember how long I've had these flowers. A million years. They're too big to do. Okay, maybe not. Butterflies. No. No. All of these are no, no, no. Maybe I won't use any of these. These card bases are neat. I'm going to have to figure out something cool to do with them. That's another really neat card base. But again, you know, the flowers aren't going to work on here. That might actually not look too bad on there. Maybe. No. But that's going to be a no as well. Okay. Maybe. That's kind of a cool card. What about this? There's this butterfly. That's kind of, no, I don't like it. I'm not really fond of this on here anyway. Okay. These are not the right shade for any of these. Okay. I'll put those flowers away. They can be for something else in the future. I will put these in here. Keep them in mind for another project. Oh, actually, I'll put them all in this big one. Okay. I know, as soon as I put them away, I'll find something and take them all out again. You know how that works. This is really a neat border. It's very pretty. Okay, put that away. Put that over there. Let me get my original bag of cards. Put my card bases back in my CBB card base box. In my CBB. This I thought I would cut like that and maybe make something with at some point. This is really cool. I like the happy birthday. Congratulations. The fish. That has a neat little butterfly. I don't know. That would have been good for Valentine's Day. I have an idea. I have an idea. Oh, we have two of these that are very similar. Almost. Almost negative image of each other. These are upside down. One of those butterflies might look good on that. I like the rainbow. Okay, let me see. Let's do this happy birthday. I thought maybe something cut out on there would be good too. No. So this was a sample card from a company, so I can't use the inside. It even says best wishes from all of us, but I think I could cut out best wishes and use it on another card. Yeah. Best wishes. This is another nice piece of white cardstock. It's not as bougie as the other one, but it is nice, thick cardstock. Keep that in mind whenever you are cutting apart your cards. Sometimes you can use the scraps, even if they're white. This I could put in any other card. I'm not going to use it on this card because I'm going to use the happy birthday part. But that's a nice sentiment for another card. Another card, another day. Let me see. Okay. That will fit. I put the card on the back and hold it up to my light to see how it will fit. And it fits pretty good. Animal is a sloth. Okay. Excellent. Okay. And the last one we need is a type of food. I'm going to cut out this happy birthday. I'm going to cut it as close to the top of the card there that I can. And then I've got happy birthday for the inside of the card. I want as much of that swirl as I could keep. So that'll be the sentiment on the inside of the card. And I think I'm going to just fussy cut around this card rather than keep it square, only because you have this remnant of the swirl. And I'm not going to fussy cut that ribbon. I'm just going to cut it even up the side. I wonder if I could cut the bottom straight across with this. I can. And I'm going to cut down this piece. Okay, then I'm going to get my little scissors and fussy cut around that bow. Where are my cutter bees? Over here. Stolen Mexican food. You tell 'em, Ange. I still have too much white on this. Okay. It's too bad that they couldn't find your food. I wonder what happened to it. I bet another customer picked it up on their way out if they put it by the door, thinking it was theirs. They're going to get home and be like, what the heck is this? What was it? What did you order? Okay, so we have that box. And that fits very well on here. Of course, it needs something behind it. Of course. Unless I use a colorful there's that on light blue. Not a fan. No. I'm going to have to go with glitter paper or something. Although that doesn't look too bad on that. I'll use this card base. It does need a little something across the top though. Ooh. No, that doesn't go at all. Not at all. It needs like a little, or just a stripe of something, either across the top or the bottom. Like a piece of ribbon or glitter tape. Piece of gold glitter tape across the bottom. That could do. This darker blue. Yeah, I think so. This middle piece. Yes, that gold matches the gold perfectly. Now, I could really use my knife and cut out the center of that, which I might. Food, stolen Mexican takeout. Okay. That was, I think, the last word. So let me finish putting this card together, and then I'll read the Mad Lib. Okay. It's a shame they did not maybe even give you a to-go order or something to make up for it, you know, to keep a happy customer. I'm glad you had a good time out with your friend. All right. I went out to dinner once with my cousins, and not long ago. And I order from the menu, whatever. I don't even remember what I got from the menu. And they all order like tacos, like a bunch of tacos. It was like $2 taco night. I didn't see it on the sign. I order like a $15 meal or something. And theirs were like $6. I'm like, well, next time tell me when you guys are ordering $2 tacos. Not all of us ordered. Not everybody ordered tacos, but a couple of the cousins did. I did not get margaritas that night, though. Okay, and this piece. This piece. All right. Pop that out. If it was on a white background, I would probably have left this white. But since it's not, I will cut this white out. There's this little sliver of white here I'm going to cut out as well. Okay, poke that out. There. Pokey, pokey, outie, outie. There. Where did I put my lid? Cap to my finger blade. This is, a lot of people ask me about this. This is a Fisker's finger blade. It should be in my Amazon storefront. I believe it's there. And this little cutting board is from the Dollar Tree. I use it because I just don't want to mar up the one I use as my backdrop for my videos. This is a cutting mat as well. All right, so there we have that. Okay. You may be done being mauled now. Oh, I hope you're not being mauled. It is no fun to be mauled. So we have that. I think I'm going to pretty much leave that alone. I'm not going to do much more to it. It's really pretty. It has a lot of dimension on the stuff. And then we have this for the inside. I'm not going to back it on anything because it's white on the blue. And then it says happy birthday. Okay. I missed the part about you being mauled. And who mauled you? Tell us about it. Where did they maul you? Oh, you were gone. I see. I see. From the dog. I get it. Yes. I don't think there's anything in here that I want to put on the front. Okay. I'm going to leave that to be. All right. So we have that. We have that. Kind of artistic. Tonight was the artistic night. My marker paper, that's what a piece I have left over. Marker paper. and the butterflies. That was my real art. And that butterfly. More of this artistic, these flowers. I used up that whole sticker sheet of the flowers on those 3 cars. That's pretty cool. Cards. Let me know which one is your favorite. Last Friday I went to the Humane Society to volunteer to walk the dogs. And one of the dogs, I understand, they were all big dogs. One was a pit bull. Her name is Fiona, and she's so sweet. She was very scared of being out in the fenced-in area. She didn't want to be there. She was walking with her tail between her legs. Now, she was very sweet. I don't think she was afraid of me because she was very sweet and loving to me. She just didn't want to be like there off leash. She was scared. And then the second one was Coors. He was kind of a crazy boy, and he was running and playing and stuff, and he was fine, kind of middle of the road kind of thing. And the third one was Mrs. Potato Head, which was a German Shepherd mix. That girl has a lot of energy, way too much energy. And she tried to stand up and put her paws on my shoulders and could do it very easily. So it was crazy. And I thought, I can't imagine having a dog with that much energy. Holy moly. I was exhausted when I get home. What kind of names are those? Well, their names are different when people drop them off at the shelter, and the shelter renames them for safety reasons. And they come up with, I think they said 1,700 names a year. So that's what, that's the names they pick. Now, Fiona is a female pit bull, and she had a collar on with a really big rose, like maybe a carnation looking flower. It was really cute. She really looks like a Fiona. And then Coors was kind of a strange looking dog. He's very cute, but his fur is like this long, and kind of wiry, or not really super soft. And Mrs. Potato Head, I don't know what kind of a name that is. It does not fit her. Fiona fits her, Coors fits him, but not Mrs. Potato Head. She's insane. But I put pictures of the 3 dogs under the pet section in my Discord if you want to see them. And 2 of the pictures were ones that the shelter took. The only picture I took was of Mrs. Potato Head. They didn't have a really good picture for her. So, and I gave her some treats. I gave her some milk bones. So first of all, she licks the milk bone before she takes it out of my hand. Like 5 times, just lick, lick, lick. And I'm like, it's to eat. You take the milk bone in your mouth. She took it and ran, and by running, she jumps and runs. She doesn't run. She jumps, jumps, jumps. And ran over and buried it in a pile of wet leaves. And then later on, I gave her another milk bone, and she buried it on the other side of the yard in a pile of wet leaves. She's going to go back out there, and they're going to be soggy and wet and yucky. Insane. Anyway, so yeah, I did post pictures in the pet section. So if you guys want to keep track, this week is going to be pretty much too cold to go volunteer much. I might go again on Friday if it goes above 30 degrees. All right, so today's Mad Lib is from the Golden Girls Mad Libs. And this is out on the lanai. It is. You would think that the girls' lanai would be the perfect place to relax and clear your hairy ears. But it seems that something woozy is always happening out there. Like when Blanche hires a stripper dressed as a school lunch lady to salsa dance at Dorothy's bridal shower. A man in a sloth costume parachutes down, thinking he is at the stolen Mexican takeout bowl. Rose sees a chest of drawers in the night sky and thinks it's a UFO. Dorothy and Miles get swept away in the microscopic moonlight and share a forbidden floorboard. I'm seeing this as one of their shows. Can you imagine? Yes, very much. And this last one, this is what made me laugh. Sophia puts a Sicilian cold sore on the neighbor after his margarita crashes into their cheesy mustache. What were you doing at the restaurant, Angela? Did the man have a cheesy mustache that gave you his margarita? And did you put a Sicilian cold sore on him? I love that. Sophia puts a Sicilian cold sore on the neighbor after his margarita crashes into their cheesy mustache. Now that sounds like something Blanche would do. Although maybe Sicilian cold sore is like slang for like some kind of curse she's putting on him. That's it. Go put a Sicilian cold sore on them. Yes. Because coming from Sophia, it would be more like a curse rather than Blanche. If you kiss someone, you'd give them a cold sore. So that would be different. A Sicilian cold sore is probably a mean, mad Italian woman puts a Sicilian cold sore on you. That's it. I'm going to use that line when I'm mad at somebody. I'm going to put a Sicilian cold sore on them. You just wait. Sicilian cold sore it is. The stripper suited Blanche. Yes, yes. Blanche hires a stripper dressed as a school lunch lady to salsa dance at Dorothy's bridal shower. See, that's perfect, right? Yep. Yep. Yeah. I love it. And then Rose sees a chest of drawers in the night sky and thinks Rose, that would be perfect, right? Yep. I think they worked out perfectly. Very good. Very well done. Good word picking, Christine. And thank you to my awesome and lovely moderators, Christine and Angela. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here through your crazy dinner experience. Angela, I'm sorry that they lost your food. Go put a Sicilian cold sore on them. That's all I've got to say. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the cards. We made 8 cards today. That's not too bad. My schedule for the rest of the week. I'll be back next Monday here on YouTube at 7 as usual. I might do St. Patrick's Day cards on that day. And then Wednesday on Twitch at 7 o'clock, I'm going to do a special stream for Chaos Crafting. Remember the Chaos Wheel that we spun the one time for April Fool's Day last year? I'm going to use the same wheel and we'll do all chaos that day. And then Thursday night is a secret stream. It will be a secret music stream. And then Sunday will be a stream at 2 o'clock on Twitch. And it will be some sort of crafting or games, or I'm not sure what I'll do. But those other days, they're all on Twitch. And you can watch me on Twitch commercial free, ad free, if you have Amazon Prime. And if you link your Prime Amazon Prime to Twitch, you get a free sub each month, and you can use it on my channel and not get any ads at all, which is awesome. Or you can be like Angela and be friendly with the community, and someone may gift you a sub. And that is always nice too, because you get to use the emotes, and you also then get to watch with no commercials. I don't have that kind of control on YouTube, unfortunately. I wish they did something like that, but they don't, other than premium. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all of you. I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. And yes, Christine, thank you for the beautiful Christmas card. And Jennifer Reese, if you're watching, thank you. And Michelle, if you're watching the replay, thank you also for the mail. You guys take care. I appreciate all of you. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.